Good morning, Mr. Trump. Yesterday you tweeted about your utter dislike of cryptocurrencies based largely on the fact that it could be used by criminal organizations. Well, let's discuss criminal organizations in progress for just a moment. The telephone, the invention of which created a brand new America with instant communications for the average person, changed everybody's life for the better, including the criminals. They could use the telephone to coordinate criminal activities nationwide from New York, Chicago, Las Vegas, Los Angeles. It was a great boon for criminals. What about the automobile? Prior to the automobile, bank robberies were rare and mostly unsuccessful. Why? How the hell do you get out of town with all the cash? Automobiles changed that. The getaway car created a tenfold increase in bank robberies. Not they've invented the car? I don't know. Let's look at the internet. It has created international criminal organizations now that can meet clandestinely, electronically, coordinate electronically, and communicate instantaneously. A great boon for criminals. Cryptocurrency is no different. Why should it be? Of course it will benefit criminals. We've had crime for 50,000 years, ever since the first caveman stole a club from his compatriot. Nothing will ever change that. You say it must be regulated. Cryptocurrency must be regulated to protect who? Well, the law-abiding citizen. Give me a break, my friend. Regulations and laws are broken or ignored by only one class of individual. You guessed it. Criminals. Regulations only hurt the people who are law-abiding for Christ's sake. Please, sir, get a clue. Thank you. Good evening. Let's discuss the regulation that everyone in government is talking about for crypto. Before we do that, let's talk about regulations in general. What are they for? They're designed to protect the consumers and to make criminal activities more difficult. Let's look at protecting the individual, the consumer. What are we protecting from? Scams, schemes, con artists, you name it. Great example is the fake McAfee accounts offering up to 5 bitcoins if you'll only send them one or a half of a one. People actually do that, believe it or not. Eventually, we will need some sort of regulation to protect these people from what? From themselves, for fuck's sake. Anybody that's stupid, please, you can't protect them. You just can't do it. In fact, you cannot stop any individual from doing whatever they want with their own bodies and minds in private. If you doubt this, let's look at drugs, which we all take in private, do we not? Involves our own bodies. And America has the most stringent regulations and laws about drug use and drug sales and drug imports, and the largest force to prevent it on the planet. What are we? The world's largest consumer. In spite of everything the government has done, you can't stop a person from doing what they want with their bodies and minds in private. Do you use crypto in private? Well, fuck yes. We're at home when we do our transactions, or even if we're sitting in a car with someone, we're on our smartphone, and unless they're looking over our shoulders, we're doing this in private. It can't be regulated, for fuck's sake. Understand this. It is not a possibility. Everything that world governments attempt to legislate involving what you do privately, with your body, with your mind, and with your money, is doomed to failure. Our politicians do not understand this. Please, God, wake up. And thank you for listening.